Who really controls the global financial system? Central bankers, Wall Street titans? Think again. While these figures certainly play significant roles, there is another often overlooked group that has made a substantial impact on the financial markets. It might just be the quiet force of Japanese housewives. These women, traditionally seen as the keepers of the household, have ventured far beyond their domestic roles. This is the story of how these women, often overlooked and underestimated, became a force to be reckoned with in the world of finance. They have taken their financial acumen, honed through managing household budgets, and applied it to the global financial markets. They are known as Mrs. Watanabe. This term, originally a generic name for the average Japanese housewife, has come to symbolize their collective influence in the financial world. And they have a tale to tell, a tale of determination, intelligence, and a willingness to embrace risk. In the early 2000s, a curious phenomenon began to emerge from the heart of Japan. Housewives, who had long been the traditional guardians of household finances, started to venture into the uncharted waters of international finance. These women, armed with an appetite for risk and a keen eye for opportunity, began to explore the world of foreign exchange trading, or Forex. They were not content with the low returns offered by traditional savings accounts and sought higher yields in the global markets. Armed with an appetite for risk and a keen eye for opportunity, they set their sights on a world beyond their shores. They studied market trends, analyzed economic indicators, and made calculated decisions that would often pay off handsomely. Their collective actions were so significant that they could move markets, earning them a reputation as formidable players in the financial world. Japan's economy, once a roaring engine of growth, had sputtered to a halt. Interest rates plummeted, reaching unprecedented lows. The once thriving financial landscape was now a shadow of its former self, leaving many to wonder how to secure their financial futures. Savings accounts, once a reliable source of passive income, offered paltry returns. The interest rates were so low that the returns barely kept up with inflation, making traditional savings methods almost obsolete. For Japanese housewives entrusted with their family's nest eggs, this presented a dilemma. They were the stewards of their household finances, responsible for ensuring that their savings grew to meet future needs. The challenge was finding a way to make their money work harder in an environment where traditional methods were failing. They needed to find new avenues for growth. The search for better returns led them to explore various investment opportunities from stocks to bonds, but none seemed to offer the security and potential they were looking for. Enter the world of foreign exchange, or Forex. This market, where currencies are traded against each other, operates around the clock, providing endless opportunities for those willing to learn its intricacies. Here, currencies were traded 24/7, offering the potential for significant returns. The Forex market's volatility, while risky, also meant that there were ample opportunities to profit from the fluctuations in currency values. With their husbands away at work for long hours, these women found themselves with the time and inclination to delve into this new and exciting market. They became self-taught traders, learning through online resources, books, and community forums. The journey was not easy, but the potential rewards were too great to ignore. For many, Forex trading became not just a way to supplement their income, but a passion and a new way of life. A particular trade caught their attention, the AUD-JPY carry trade. This involved borrowing Japanese yen at low interest rates and investing in higher-yielding Australian dollars. It was a strategy not without risk, but one that promised substantial rewards. Mrs. Watanabe quickly became adept at navigating the complexities of Forex trading. They formed online communities, sharing tips and strategies. They devoured financial news, meticulously tracking economic indicators. Their collective trading activity began to have a ripple effect on the global stage. The allure of leverage, the ability to amplify gains, has always been a double-edged sword in the world of finance. On one hand, it offers the tantalizing prospect of multiplying one's profits with relatively little initial capital. This potential for outsized returns can be incredibly tempting, especially for new investors looking to make a quick fortune. And losses proved irresistible. Brokers, eager to capitalize on this new wave of investors, offered generous margin accounts. These accounts allowed traders to borrow money to increase their market exposure, effectively giving them more buying power than they would have with their own funds alone. This practice became particularly popular during bull markets when stock prices were rising steadily. Mrs. Watanabe, emboldened by early successes, piled into trades, often betting big on their convictions. She, like many others, believed that the market would continue to rise indefinitely. The initial wins only served to reinforce this belief, leading to even larger and riskier bets. The confidence that came with these early gains was intoxicating, making it easy to overlook the potential downsides. But the markets, as always, were prone to sudden shifts. What goes up must come down, and the same leverage that magnified gains could just as easily amplify losses. Market volatility is an ever-present risk, and even the most well-researched trades can go awry due to unforeseen events or shifts in investor sentiment. The 2008 financial crisis sent shockwaves through the global economy. Currencies plummeted. The crisis was a stark reminder of how interconnected and fragile the financial system can be. Leveraged positions that seemed safe and profitable in a stable market quickly turned into financial nightmares as asset prices collapsed. Many Mrs. Watanabe, caught off guard by the severity of the downturn, faced devastating losses. The rapid decline in asset values wiped out their investments, leaving them with significant debt. The emotional and financial toll was immense, as many had to come to terms with the harsh reality of their over-leveraged positions. The experience served as a harsh reminder of the risks inherent in leveraged trading. It underscored the importance of risk management and the need for a cautious approach when using borrowed funds to invest. While leverage can offer the potential for great rewards, it also comes with significant risks that can lead to substantial losses if not managed properly. Section 5. Bitcoin on the horizon. As the dust settled from the financial crisis, a new technological innovation began to capture the imaginations of investors worldwide: Bitcoin. This decentralized digital currency, shrouded in mystery and promising anonymity, seemed tailor-made for a world grappling with the fragility of traditional financial systems. Mrs. Watanabe, ever the early adopters, were among the first to recognize the potential of this nascent asset class. They saw in Bitcoin an opportunity to diversify their portfolios and participate in a financial revolution. Section 6. Navigating the crypto frontier. Japan, with its tech-savvy population and early embrace of digital innovation, became a hotbed for cryptocurrency activity. Exchanges like Mt. Gox, Bitflyer and Liquid sprung up, providing platforms for buying, selling and trading Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Mrs. Watanabe, undeterred by the volatility and uncertainty of the crypto market, dove headfirst into this new frontier. They attended meetups, joined online forums, and eagerly absorbed knowledge about blockchain technology and the intricacies of decentralized finance. Section 7. A new era of regulation. The Japanese government, initially caught off guard by the rapid rise of cryptocurrencies, scrambled to catch up. The collapse of Mt. Gox in 2014, one of the world's largest Bitcoin exchanges at the time, exposed the lack of regulatory oversight in the industry. The Financial Services Agency, or FSA, stepped in, introducing regulations to protect investors and prevent money laundering. Exchanges were required to register with the FSA and comply with strict Know Your Customer, or KYC, and anti-money laundering, or AML, rules. Section 8. The enduring legacy of Mrs. Watanabe. Today, Mrs. Watanabe remains a significant force in global finance. Their influence extends beyond forex and cryptocurrency markets. They are active investors in real estate, commodities, and other asset classes. Their investment decisions, often driven by a combination of careful research, risk appetite, and a desire for financial security, continue to shape market trends. Their story is a testament to the power of financial literacy, the importance of embracing new technologies, and the enduring influence of women in a traditionally male-dominated field. Section 9. A global phenomenon. The story of Mrs. Watanabe is not just a Japanese phenomenon, it is a global one. Around the world, women are taking control of their financial destinies, challenging the status quo, and making their mark on the world of finance. They are proving that financial acumen knows no gender, and that the future of finance is inclusive and diverse.